Good Monday morning, everybody. I hope you had a very relaxing weekend. Today is Monday, August 24th, and we are going to start this week off with Los Saludos, which in English means greetings. We're going to learn how to say hello to people in Spanish. Tomorrow we'll learn how to say goodbye. This week we'll get into some numbers and learn how to count up to 100, all sorts of good stuff. But today, like I mentioned, we are going to be starting with Los Saludos. And we have a lot of different greetings in Spanish, just as we have in English. This video is going to be pretty short, but we are getting into our new vocabulary for the week. And we're going to start it off with the word that I think everybody knows. Hola. Please repeat that with me. We have hola. Hola. Okay, and hola, as many of us probably know, is our word for hello. Pretty easy, simple word, great for conversation starters. Now our next word that we're going to be going over, we're going to have to do the upside down question mark because this is our first question. And our first question that goes along with hola is ¿Qué tal? Repeat after me. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? And ¿Qué tal is just a very simple way to either say, how are you? Or it could be seen as, what's up? Two very simple conversation starters. They go along with hola very well. So if you're wanting to make a new sentence, a new conversation, you might want to say, let's delete this page. You might start a conversation with hola. ¿Qué tal? Otherwise, in English translated as hello. How are you? Great first sentence conversation starter. We can use this in the hallways. We can use this for anyone that we know. And we can always insert a name right here. So if you're wanting to talk to someone specifically, you could say, how do you spell Susie? Susie? Oh, nope, that's wrong. Hola, Susie. ¿Qué tal? Super simple, easy way, and great first couple words in Spanish that we've got. So if you're wanting to respond to this, we've got hola, ¿qué tal? Hello, how are you? Obviously, if you're on the receiving end, you need to say something in response because you don't want to say hello, how are you after someone asks you, hello, how are you? We're wanting to respond to the question. So if someone comes up to you and says, hello, how are you? You are obviously going to want to say, I am well. And that response is going to be bien, which means well. Or maybe you feel very well. So you could say muy bien. Very well. Other words that could go along with this, we could say hola, ¿qué tal? Hello, how are you? And maybe you want to say, I'm well, thanks. So you could say, muy bien. Gracias. Gracias, this new word right here, means thanks. So now we've already, a couple minutes into this lecture video and we've already got various new words. Let's go over them again. We have hola, which means hello. So repeat after me. We have hola. Next up, we have a word that means how are you? And repeat after me. That one is ¿Qué tal? Repeat it after me together. ¿Qué tal? Next up, we're looking for a response. So if someone asks you, how are you? Then you would say Repeat after me. Muy bien. Muy bien. Which means very well. Or you may say, repeat after me, muy bien, gracias. And this word gracias, like I went over, means thank you. Muy bien, gracias. I'm very well, thank you. Now, let's continue on with this conversation a little bit more. And if you're looking at page 2 in your textbook, you can see that I'm just going over those 2 images at the very top of the page, so you can follow along with those images as well. So we have a conversation. Hola. And then someone will respond. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Then we would respond. Bien. Gracias. Now, this is as far as we've gotten so far. We have hello. Hello, how are you? I'm well, thank you. But now let's say you're this person right here. And you are also wondering how this person is feeling. So right now, this person has said, how are you feeling? You've answered him, but now you're wondering how he's feeling. So you could say, bien, I am well. Gracias, thank you. And then you'd finish your sentence off with, y tú? And that's a Y. Let's erase that and fix that. ¿Y tú? This little phrase right here, ¿y tú? Means and you. They kind of sound similar, so I don't think you'll have problems memorizing these. So we have hola, hello. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hey, how are you? Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? I am well, thank you. And yourself? So repeat after me. Let's go through that whole conversation now. Hola. Hola, ¿qué tal? Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Go over it once more. Repeat after me. Hola. Hola, ¿qué tal? Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? And that would be your first conversation in Spanish. Now, this is basically what I'm going to have you do on your flip grid in just a moment. You're going to exit off of this lecture. You're going to keep looking over these first few pages of your textbook, and you're going to log on to Flipgrid. I've already posted it under the Discussions tab. And in that Flipgrid, you're going to be posting a quick conversation where all you have to say is, hello, how are you? That's all I need you to say on Flipgrid. Then you're going to find at least 2 partners that have already posted onto Flipgrid, and I need you to comment on their post and say, I am well, thank you, and you. So I'm just wanting you to have a quick conversation with someone on Flipgrid. Some words that may help you out. Maybe you don't want to keep saying ¿qué tal over and over and over. Because remember, ¿qué tal means how are you? Another very common way to say this exact same thing, ¿qué tal, and is probably used more often is ¿cómo estás? So repeat after me. We have ¿cómo estás? Repeat once more. ¿Cómo estás? And again, ¿cómo estás means the exact same thing. It's just another way of saying, how are you? Just like in English, we have how are you and what's up. In Spanish, we could use ¿qué tal? And ¿cómo estás? And there's more, but for now, let's just keep it at these 2. And we're going to answer the question the exact same way. If someone says ¿cómo estás? We could very well say bien. ¿Y tú? Same questions being asked. How are you? I am well. And yourself? So this was just a quick rundown on how to say introductions in Spanish. We learned a couple of new words that I need you to start studying over and practicing in your Flipgrid discussions. We have learned, repeat after me, hola, ¿qué tal? Bien, gracias, y tú, and muy bien. So next up, you're going to go into your discussion boards. You're going to do that Flipgrid that I mentioned. Please make sure that you have already done the question posted for 8:24. That's your bell ringer. So each day you should be starting your class day off with the bell ringer. So I believe in the bell ringer, I had you telling me the 4 differences between the English and Spanish alphabet, and then Googling 4 random words that use those new letters in them just to reference those letters a little bit. Should have been super simple. After you do your Flipgrid, what I want you to do is 2 more things. 1, if you did not do the Flipgrid over the alphabet on Friday, I know that Flipgrid was crashing and that a lot of you were not able to do it. I still want you to do that because we will have a quiz on the alphabet this coming Friday. So I need to see that you're getting some practice in. So please go to that Flipgrid account link that I posted under discussions that is labeled El Abecedario. And I want to see you practicing your alphabet in Spanish. After you've posted that Flipgrid, you're going to move over to quizzes and worksheets, the quizzes and worksheets tab under your classwork. And I want you to do the assignment that is labeled Los Saludos. These are just exercises from the textbook and exercises from your workbook that I've put into a Google Forms that should just put everything into one little form for you. You'll go through, write some various sentences, basically just saying hello, how are you? Pretty simple stuff. Over hello and how are you? Let me check over this textbook and see if there's anything else I'm missing. Oh man, and there is. So one more thing that I forgot to mention at the start of the lecture once I was going over vocabulary. I'm sorry, it was small words on a different page that I just didn't pay attention to, I guess. So, let's see, how do I do this? I'm going to make a separate video. So I'm going to end this video here, and then there will be a second video posted for August 24th.